3.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Today's Omid is makos stuff Yud Beis Omid Aleph, and we just finished the bottom of Yud Aleph Omid Beis actually, where the Gemara discusses whether if the Kohen Gadol dies, if the Kohen Gadol he doesn't die, he becomes posel. He's announced to be a ben Gusha ben Chalutza. Will that stop this guy being Goyla? So the Gemara says as follows. The Gemara want to say it's telling the machlekes whether if a kohen is posel, he's doing the avodah in the base of Mikdash, then it turns out he's a posel. Is all avodah he did, is it posel or is it kosher? So the Gemara said, that's where 2 lines from the bottom on Daf Yud Aleph on the base. So, Lema, but plug the Rabbi Elazar Rabbi Yeshua kamifligi. Should we say that this shaila about whether he died, whether we announce that he's a ben Gusha ben Chalutza, if it's going to save him from Galus, it's totally in the machlekes. It's dependent on the machlekes of Yeshua and Rabbi Elazar. The Snan. What's the Mishnah says? You have this kohen who's doing avodah. When we find out this kohen is posel, he's a ben Gusha, he's a ben Chalutza, his avodah is bad. He's not a good kohen. So what's the din? Is his avodah kosher? Is his avodah posel? Everything he did till now, posel. He's a posel, so the avodah is posel. Everyone's got to bring the korbanos again. It's all posel. Rabbi Yeshua, Yeshua says his avodah is kosher. His avodah is good. So, Manda Amar Mesa Rabbi Yeshua, the one that holds when it's like he died, he holds like Rabbi Yeshua. Mesa Kuhuna, it's like he died, and therefore, Rabbi Yeshua said the avodah is kosher. So it's like he was a good kohen. So if he was a good kohen, the avodah is good. So if this kohen dies, it's like he died, and he's not goyla. The mandama that says bottle, it's like he was never the kohen gadol. He holds like Rabbi Elazar that says the avodah is psula, and he was never a kohen gadol. So now Agmara comes to says Aliba Rabbi Elazar on top of you based on the Aleph. Aliba Rabbi Elazar kol malay pligi. According to Rabbi Elazar, there's no shaila b'chal. Take a look in Rashi, the top Rashi. What does it mean? Kol malay pligi. Kalema mandama mesa. The mandama that says it's like the kohen gadol died. Vadai Rabbi Yeshua. He has to hold like Rabbi Yeshua. You can't say he holds like Rabbi Elazar. Now there's no way to squeeze in the fact that his avodah is posel in the base of Mikdash, but then it's like he died. But it's like he's a dead kohen and the guy is not goyla. That won't fit in. If you say he's not goyla, it must be he holds like the mandamar, like Rabbi Yeshua, that says the avodah is a good avodah. So keep pligi. So what's the machlekes? Aliba the Rabbi Yeshua. You could say they're arguing in Rabbi Yeshua. So again, Rabbi Yeshua said that this kohen turns out he's posel. So what's it then? His avodah is kosher, right? So what's the machlekes going to be? Aliba Rabbi Yeshua. Mandama mesa Rabbi Yeshua. The mandama that says he's mesa, the kohen's dead, and the guy's ain't a gaila. He holds like Rabbi Yeshua. Rabbi Yeshua says machshir, right? Mandama Batla, but the Mandama says Batla Kuhna. He's not like the Kohen Gadol died. The Kuhna is bottle, and this guy will never be Goyla. At kan loy kam Rabbi Yeshua Hasam. Dichsev. Why did Rabbi Yeshua say that his avodah is kosher? Because it says Baruch Hashem Chelai Upayal Yadav Tirtzeh. There's a pasuk in Zayis Bracha or whatever it is. Where is this? Yeah, Baruch Hashem Chelai. That Upayal Yadav Tirtzeh. I guess the Kanim of his Chela, his army, Upayal Yadav Tirtzeh. Whatever he does, has rotten in front of Hashem. Afilu chalolim sheba. What does it mean? Chelai, the Gemara's Daish, afilu chalolim sheba. Even if it turns out he's a chalal, chelai, it doesn't, it's Daish, doesn't mean his army, it means chalolim. That even if you find out this kain was a halal, he wasn't allowed to do kahuna, the avodah is still barich, still good. So it's a special drasha. Baruch Hashem Chayla is a special drasha. You find that a kain's puzzle, his avodah is good. But in our case, by Ir Miklat, by this guy being Gaila, there's no reason why this guy should not be Gaila. It's not avodah. There's no Baruch Hashem Chayla on that. He's not a Kayan, he's not a Kayan. If he dies, it doesn't matter. It's not going to help this guy not being Gaila. Ad Khan. So now we're learning a whole new sugya. And before we start, just a quick recap on the story. Famous story with David and Shlomo, that when David was on his deathbed, he was dying, he was old and sick, he gave Shlomo the malchus and told him, kill Yoav ben Tzruya. Take care of Yoav ben Tzruya, because he killed Avner ben Ner, and he killed Asael. Right? So Asael was Avner's brother. Mm-hmm. So what was the story? Sorry, Asael was Yoav's brother. What was the story? That Avner was being chased by Asael. Okay. And you know, there was a big fight between the groups of David's army and the groups of Shaul's army. And Asael chased down Avner. He was about to kill him. Avner turned around and stabbed him between the fourth and fifth rib, killed him. So, and Asael was Yoav ben Tzruya's brother. So Yoav ben Tzruya wanted to take revenge, so he took Nekama on Avner and killed him. So he kills Avner. And he also killed, who else did he kill? He killed Asael and he killed someone else. So David says to Shlomo, kill Yoav ben Tzruya now. Take care of him, kill him. So the story in the Gemara brings down that when he came to the basin of Shlomo, so Avner said, why did you kill Asael? Mm-hmm. Why did you kill him? He said he was chasing me. He was a raidef. He was killing me, so I'm Pata. You can't kill me, I'm Pata. So they said, but why, the fact that you turned around, you stabbed him and right between the fourth and fifth rib, exactly in the heart, means you could have been Matzel Bechad Mevarav. You could have stabbed him in the shoulder. You didn't have to kill him. So that means you're Ritzeach. So he's a Ritzeach. So therefore, Yoav takes Nekam on him and kills him. But it looks like he was a Chayv, so it looks like he was a Gal Adam. First of all, it's interesting to learn that the Rambam says, and this is the Makar, that till now we've been learning that someone that kills the Shegeg, Gal Adam can kill him. From the story of Yoav, you see that even if someone kills B'mezid, the Gal Adam can kill him.
That's a different din.
But you see that he killed the B'mezid, he can kill him also. The din of killing, the din of Gal Adam is not just by Shegeg. The din of Gal Adam is also by Mezid. The din of Gal Adam is not just by Shegeg, the din of Gal Adam is also by Mezid. So let's take a look in the Gemara. Okay, so let's read the Gemara. The Gemara says, Nigma Dinoi. We get into the heart of the sugi here. Omer Yehuda Omar Rav. A maimer in the name of Rav. Rav says, Shtei toyes toy Yoav b'Yisashah. Yoav made two mistakes. So again, David tells Shlomo, kill Yoav, and Yoav ran to the Mizbeach. They shouldn't get killed. Says Rav, he made two mistakes. What did Yoav do? He ran to Oyel Hashem and he grabbed hold of the Mizbeach, the corner of the Mizbeach. So he thought that's going to save him from being killed. So what were the two mistakes? First mistake was he took the corner of the Mizbeach, and that doesn't save you from being killed. Only if you're on the top. And which Mizbeach is Matzil, is Kailet? the Mizbeach of the Beis Elamim, the Mizbeach of the Beis Hamikdash, not in the oil, not in Shiloh, wherever it was at the time. It's machlokes where it was at the time. Was it Shiloh? Was it after Shiloh? So he made two mistakes. This isn't Beis Elamim, and he got the wrong part of the Mizbeach. He was on the corner, and he didn't go on top of the Mizbeach. Abai Yomar Baha Nami Mitata. He made another mistake, the third mistake. She'ein koilet ela koyen v'avoda biyadai. V'huzaraya. When the Mizbeach is koilet, when the Mizbeach safe, it's only a kohen who's doing avoda, not a zar. He wasn't a kohen, he was a zar. He wasn't doing avoda, so it doesn't help you. It's interesting, Derech Agav, that till now we were learning that the Torah is koilet. We had a whole drush of the Torah is koilet. And now we're seeing that the Mizbeach is koilet. It's like Torah and Avodah, the two things, two amudim, they're koilet. So the first question is why would the Mizbeach be koilet? Where did it say the Mizbeach is koilet? So it's a pasuk. The pasuk says, Ki yozid ish ariyeu lahaga ba'arma. When someone has a zodain, he kills his friend, ba'arama, he does a ritzicha, it says in the pasuk, Me'im mizbechi tikachenu lamos. And the Gemara brings a drush in Yuma, Pei that you take it from Mizbeach and you kill him. Mm-hmm. Right? So there's two ways to be darish that pasuk. And the question is, why did Yoav make this? It's weird. Like, why would Yoav think that he would be saved? That's the first question. Like, why should he be saved? Shenema, why he thought grabbed the Mizbeach? Because it's a pasuk in the Torah. It's talking about someone who kills Beretzach b'mezid. It's mashma there that the pasuk is saying that even if a guy's doing avodah, take him and kill him. And the Gemara in Yuma is trying to learn out how do you know that Shabbos, that pikuach nefesh is deicha Shabbos? Mechadesi pikuach nefesh, if someone's life is at risk, is deicha Shabbos. The Gemara says that from here we see that if he's chayiv misa, you take him from the Mizbeach to kill him. You kill him. But you don't kill someone that's coming to save someone from Misa. If someone's doing avodah and he knows the aid is to save someone, you take him away from the Mizbeach to save someone. So if the Mizbeach is Leicha Shabbos, right, you do avodah on Shabbos, so Kavachaymer, Pikuach Nefesh is going to be Leicha Shabbos, because Pikuach Nefesh is Leicha Mizbeach. Okay. So if Pikuach Nefesh is more important than Mizbeach is more important than Shabbos, so Kavachayim Pikuach Nefesh is Deicha Shabbos. That's the whole Gemara's limit over there in Yuma. But the Gemara, Rabbi Kiva was Darish's pasuk over there. There's two ways to learn the pasuk. Me'im mizbechi tekchen lamos, me'im, but not me'al mizbechi. If he's on the corner of the Mizbeach, he's next to the Mizbeach, you kill him. But if he's on the Mizbeach, you don't kill him. Mm-hmm. And that's l'chayr referring to even a ritzach, b'sheigig, b'mezid, it doesn't matter. That's how Rashi learns the Gemara there. Whether someone's killing b'sheigig, b'mezid, if someone's he's on the Mizbeach, you don't kill him. The Mechilta learns the drasha completely differently. The Mechilta says, the pasuk is tell me, if you're going to kill him, you take him. But if someone killed b'sheigig, the Mizbeach is kailat. That's the drasha from the. So the pasuk come and tell me that it's not kailat someone that killed b'mezid, but it is kailat someone that killed b'sheigig. Mm-hmm. So why? So the Rashba asks, so what was this guy's mistake? What was Yoav's mistake? Why? No. So first of all, Rashba asks, why does the Gemara say that he brings three reasons? He grabbed the corner. It wasn't Kain Ba'avayda, and it wasn't the Beis Hamikdash. It was an oil. Mm-hmm. Why did it say he killed b'mezid? He killed a soil and a masa. He killed a b'mezid. It wasn't a shegeg. Why didn't it say here a fourth reason, a fourth mistake? He killed b'mezid. So it could be because the Mizbeach, he's learning like that Joshua, the Mizbeach does help b'mezid, but he didn't know that doesn't help if you're not on the Mizbeach. You're not Kain Ba'avayda. The question is like, how was he darish that pasuk? What was his mistake? Mm-hmm. But you see that there's like big machlekes how you darish this pasuk. What exactly it's come to tell me? So the Rashba says lemaskana that if someone's holding on to the Mizbeach and he killed b'sheigig, it's kailet, right? So what was this guy thinking? What was Yoav thinking? He thought that they're not trying to kill him b'din ga'el adam, because he killed them b'sheigeg or b'mezid. He was allowed to do. It was defense, whatever it was. That they can't kill him for. But it was moed b'malchus. He was married with Malchus. That's why they're trying to kill him. Even though the pasuk says David said kill him because he killed two tzaddikim, Yoav and Amasa, still, Avner and Amasa, still, the din was, it was a din in married with Malchus. And for married with Malchus, it doesn't help the Mizbeach. Well, he thought that it would help from married with Malchus. In other words, the drasha says, Tikkachanu Lomos. If there's a din Misa with Edim and Asra, then you take him away from the Mizbeach and you kill him. But it's done for a married with Malchus or any Takonas Chazal or whatever it is, it says, the guy's Chayv Misa, right? For that, the Mizbeach is Chayv. That will help him. Mm-hmm. That's what he thought. So he went there for a good reason, Lefi the Rashba. And that's how the Rambam was also learning. He went there because he was Chayv because of din married with Malchus, not because of din of Retzeach b'mezid. He wasn't Retzeach b'mezid. There was no Edim Asra. It could be, you could say he was a Talmid Chacham and he killed him. He didn't need Asra. He knew that you're not allowed to kill him.
Exactly.
So therefore he was Chayv Misa. Big complicated sugya. Okay, let's see the Gemara weiter. So we're in the third wide line. Amar Reish Lakish. Shalish Toyus Osid Sar Sharei Militas. In the future, the Sar, the angel of Rome, is going to make three mistakes. Who is this coming from Edom? Chometz begadim, his clothes are dirty, filthy, he's coming from B'tzara. So it's talking about that the angel is going to be killed who's coming from B'tzara. So the angel made three mistakes. He's going to make three mistakes. Botza was the Miklat, not B'tzara. He came from B'tzara. And it's a machlaikas, if this B'tzara is in Chutz La'aretz, if it's in Eretz Yisrael, it could be it's a place in Chutz La'aretz, and there will be Ari Miklat, the Chutz La'aretz Lavai. So here you see, he made a mistake, that this Sarah Shalromi is busy killing people b'mezid. And it's only Kailat b'sheigeg. Third mistake is the whole reason why it's Kailat is only if someone is a human being. And this Sarah Shalromi is a malach. And for whatever reason, the malach doesn't help him. Mm-hmm. I don't know, I'm Mefarshim, see, it's interesting. Why does it not help for malach? Amar Rabbi Avahu. Rabbi Avahu says, Ari miklat le'nasnu lekvura. You can't bury the kahanim, it's talking about, in a ir miklat. Why? Dichsiv, megushem yu levehendam lechusham lechachayasam lechaim nasnu v'loy lekvura. It says in the pasuk, the Mashmai says you can't bury the Levium in the ir miklat. It says Shama, Shamte dirasai, Shamte misasai, Shamte kvrosai. You bury this Reitzeach b'sheigeg in the ir miklat. So why would you bury him and not the Levium? So Reitzeach Shani, the Gali Barachmana, the Gemara answers no. The Reitzeach b'sheigeg he kills, he's buried there till the Kohen Gadol dies. Dafka, you have to bury him there, and he gets a kapara even when he's dead and the kohen dies. That's when he gets his kapara, and then they take the bones out after the kohen dies. But otherwise, in other words, the burial there is only temporary till he has a kapara. No one's buried in the ir miklat permanently. Says the Gemara, Keshem she'ir koletes. The Mishnah said kach tchum koletes, right? Mm-hmm. That the tchum, the area 2,000 amos around the city, that's also kolet. Verminu, it looks like there's a contradiction. It says v'yoshev ba v'loy betchuma. He shouldn't sit in the tchum. So why does our Mishnah say you can't sit in the tchum? Amabai loy kasha. There's no kasha. Kan likloit kan lodo. There's a difference between running there and being safe from being killed. Now the Goldam can't kill you, and one is to live. You can't live there. V'yoshev ba v'loy betchuma. You can't live in the tchum. You have to live in the city, but it's going to protect. Typically, they know it's in Sada Migrash, V'lei Migrash Sada, V'lei Migrash V'lei Migrash. What do you need this brayso to tell me that you can't live in the tchum? There's another brayso that says you can't turn a Sada into Migrash into city. So it says V'lei Migrash, V'lei Migrash. You can't start living in the tchum. Amrav Sheish is lo nitzcha elo mechilais. You need a brisa that says you can't live in the tchum to tell me you're not allowed to live in the mechilas, is the tunnels. So the reason why you can't make a soda here is because you're ruining the view. You have a beautiful view. You're supposed to keep 2,000 amos around the city, empty. You should be pretty. You sections off the city. You see, here's one city, here's another city. You have a nice view. So you can't start living, putting your shed in the 2,000 amos around the city. You're ruining the view for the people in the city, right? But if you dug a tunnel, you're not ruining the view. You can live there. You can live in a city underground outside the city. But what the Bryce's comment say is that this guy, even though if he runs into the 2,000 amos, you can't kill him, but he's not allowed to live under that. He needs to live in the city. He can't live underground. What happens if this guy leaves the city? It says v'rotzach in the pasuk. V'rotzach goel adam es haritzeach. Mitzvah b'yad goel adam. It's a mitzvah for him to kill. Ein goel adam reshus b'yad kol adam. Divrei Rabbi Yosi. If there's no goel adam, everyone else is allowed to kill him. That's what Rabbi Yosi says. We saw this before. Rabbi Kiva Eimer reshus b'yad goel adam. The goel adam is allowed to kill him. V'chol adam chayav in love. Everyone else is chayav if they kill him. We saw the Gershos of guys ain't chayav in love. Everyone else, they're not chayav, meaning they're not allowed to kill him, but they're not chayav misa. That's how the Gra lands. My time at Rabbi Yosef Glili, why does Rabbi Yosef Glili say that it's a mitzvah and everyone else is allowed to? Miksiv rotzach, he killed him. It says v'rotzach, it's mashma, it's a mitzvah. But Rabbi Kiva miksiv yirtzach, does it say yirtzach, he should kill him? It says v'rotzach, and he killed him, whatever that means. So it's a machlekes hayidoyesh v'rotzach. Does it mean he happened to kill him, he gets away with it, or it means v'rotzach, he's supposed to kill him? Rav says, if the Ritzach leaves and then the Goel Adam finds him, V'hargai, and he kills him, what's the din? Neragolav. You kill the Goel Adam. Again, what? He leaves the Tchum, he leaves the Ir Miklat, and the Goel Adam kills him. Neragolav. The Goel Adam's Chayv Misa. Come on. Who is this holding like? Like Rabbi Yosef Glili, like Rabbi Kiva. Who? This doesn't hold like anyone. Why is he Chayv Misa? He holds like the Tanya, Rabbi Lezer Aimer. It says in the pasuk, Ad Amdei Lifnei Eidel Mishpat, until he stands in front of the Eidel Mishpat. So what do you learn from here? Matam Eloim. What does come to tell me? Shneimar. It says V'rotzach Goel Adam es haritzeach. Yochol miyad. You might think he can kill him immediately. You might think as soon as the guy leaves here, miklat, kill him. Tam Eloim ad Amdei Lifnei Eidel Mishpat. He has to go to the Eidat of Mishpat. And it's a machlekes. What does this mean? Does this mean he can never kill him? All he could do is go to Beis Din, have Beis Din punish him, say kill him, or it means that if the guy leaves the Ir Miklat, you got to go to Beis Din, give him a warning. So Beis Din will say, listen, you left the Ir Miklat, now you chayv misa, and then if he leaves again, then you can kill him. Rabbi Yosi Rabbi Kiva. Hi ad amdei lifnei eidel mishpat my darshu bei. What are they going to do with this pasuk? The pasuk seems to imply that you have to take him to the Beis Din. So what do they do with this pasuk? Who we buy later the Tanya? They need it for something else. The Tanya, Rabbi Kiva, Minayla Sanhedrin, Shoah Echad Shoagas Nefesh, She'ema Misim Meisa Ashiyam to Beis Din Acher. How do you know that Beis Din? Let's say some Beis Din themselves see Reuven kill Shimon, so they can put them to death? No, they got to go to a different Beis Din. Tamalema Ad Amder for Eidel Mishpat. This Beis Din has to go to a different Beis Din. In other words, Ein Eid Nasa Dayan. If someone's a witness, he can't be the Dayan. The witness has to go to a different Dayan. Ach Yama Beis Din Acher. This Beis Din has to take him to a different Beis Din. Now the Gemara talks about a whole different shaila here. Tana Rabbanan, Im Yotza Yotza Ritzach. It says in the pasuk, Yotza Yotza Ritzach. He left the Ir Miklat. Ein liyala b'mezid. It's only if he leaves the Ir Miklat intentionally. He says, I'm out of here, I'm gone. B'shegig minayin. Let's say he left the miklat by mistake. He's in the tchum and he happens to step out unintentionally. He goes over the line. He doesn't know. Can you kill him? Minayin tamalayim yotza yotza mikol makom. Yotza yotza doesn't matter how he came out. He's derish. However he comes out mikol makom, you can kill him. But Tanya, it says b'mezid nerag b'shegeg goyla. It says it's mashma. If he leaves b'mezid, you can kill him. But if it's b'shegeg, he has to go back to be goyla. Like kasha, hakumanda omar amin dibratay kolashim leyadam. Hakumanda omar loy amin dibratay kolashim leyadam. It's a machlokes. Do we say that the Torah speaks like people? And people say yotza yotza. You can't be dodged from that anything. You can't be dodged from that that shegig is also chayiv. Or do we say no? It's a drasha yotza yotza. The extra word yotza. Let's learn from it. So it's a machlokes. Can we be dorish yotza yotza? In other words, there's a Torah you sometimes use lashonis like people. Amabaye, mistabra command alma dibra taiklosh adam. Mistavra, we can assume that the Torah does talk like people, and therefore you can't learn that afilu shaygeg you kill. Why? Otherwise, what turns out is his ending is more chomer than his beginning din. Why? What does that mean? If this guy kills intentionally, he gets killed. But if he's b'sheigeg, he goes to Golas. Also at the end, if he left the irmiklat b'mezid, kill him. If he left b'sheigeg, don't kill him. In other words, leaving the irmiklat is not more chomer than killing. If he killed b'sheigeg, you don't kill him. So if he leaves the irmiklat b'sheigeg, you shouldn't kill him. What's worse, killing the guy or leaving the miklat? L'chayra, killing him is more chomer. So if he killed him b'sheigeg, he's goyla. If he left the miklat b'sheigeg, he should be goyla. Just go back. Don't kill this guy. And therefore, we hold dibra Torah klosh b'dei adam. You can't be derish yotza yotza that filu a sheigeg is goyla. Tani chada. It says av shaharag b'nai. Father kills his son, Nasalei Goyel Adam. So father kills his son, and now the brother has the dead son has a brother. Can that guy kill his father? Nasalei Goyel Adam. First mandam says, yeah, he should kill his father. But Tani Idach ain't b'nei Nasalei Goyel Adam. The other mandam says, no, the brother can't kill the father. Leima basically Rabbi Kiva. Let's say this is Tali and this machlekes are basically Rabbi Kiva. But Tisbra lemandam mitzvah ben lemandu shus mishari. If you say it's a mitzvah, but whether you say it's a mitzvah or whether you say it's a shus mishari, is he allowed to kill his father? In other words, we wanted to say that that this machlekes of whether he can kill his father is Tali machlekes Rabbi Yosef Glili and Rabbi Kiva. The fear of Rabbi Yosef, it's a mitzvah to kill him. And therefore he can kill his father because there's a mitzvah, Goyel Adam, to kill his father. Right? Rabbi Kiva says it's not a mitzvah, it's a rishus. Therefore he can't kill his father. He's allowed to kill the Goyel Adam, but here it's his father, he's not allowed to kill him. Rabbi basically says it's a mitzvah to avenge the death, the accidental killing. So therefore he's allowed to kill the father. But so Gemara says, whether it's a mitzvah, whether it's a shus, Mishari, is he allowed to kill his father? ואמר רבא בר רבונה וכן תנא דבר רבי ישמעאל לכל אין הבן נעשה שליח לאביו לקייסו לקללייסו חוץ ממייסס. The son can never be a shliach to hit the father or to curse him except for meises and midiach. Sharam Torah, it says in the Torah lagabe meises lo yisachma lolav v'lo yisachasa olav. You're not to have rachmanis on him, and therefore by meises the son is allowed to punish the father. Because it says Mefurish, don't have Rachmanis on him. So how are you going to explain this machlekes? This is talking about his son, and that's talking about Ben Benai. It doesn't mean his father, the son's allowed to kill the father. It means that the grandson's allowed to kill the father. And we see from here that there's no chiyuv of kibbud dava'im deraisa, maybe by the grandson. Therefore, the grandson is allowed to kill the grandfather. Shkoyach Rabbi said tomorrow we'll carry on with the Mishnah.